Hey, Tony Hager here. I'm doing our video. I want to make a video tonight. I didn't know what to do a video of, and then I thought, maybe I could show you some of the wrestling merchandise I've got in the last month or so. So I haven't been ordering much online, but I have gone to a couple AEW wrestling shows in Chicago and picked up some stuff there. So let me show you that stuff. First of all, I did order one thing recently. I think I ordered a month ago. It's Surest Kingdom 9, the Blu-ray. RudoReels.com selling this for like $7.99. Here's the back. The back is pretty good. The cover art is pretty cool. The disc is just a blank disc here. No design of disc, but quality is excellent. Got the full 4-hour New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view on one disc. Quality's great. I've seen Free Fortress show. I haven't seen the 2 main events yet. That's all I've missed so far. So far, it's a pretty good show. Glad I got. I got it really cheap too. So that's that. Now let's show you some stuff I picked up in the last few AEW shows. First is from the show I went to in April. Hell Hath No Fury. It's on April 10. I picked up a couple stuff there. I got AEW Epic, the 11th anniversary show. This was on March 21st. It's got some good matches here. You got Johnny Gargano versus Jesse Alexander, who's one half of Monster Mafia. Got the best match show here, probably maybe one of the best matches of the year in AEW is Jimmy Jacobs versus Ethan Page. Jimmy Jacobs' last match in Chicago before going to WWE as a writer. This was a great match. So you're thinking of being this DB? Yeah, Jimmy Jacobs versus Ethan Page is awesome, and so is Johnny Gargano versus Jesse Alexander. And you got Chris Sabin is on the show. Candice LeRae is on the show. So not a bad show. Good DB to have. This is my first show at the Berwyn Eagles Club, which is a famous indie wrestling venue. And while I was at that show, Coco Band was at the card, so I picked up Wrestling Road Diaries 2. Got it signed by him, and I've seen this. This is good, really good documentary. I've seen the first one. This is the second one with Luke Gallows and Cliff Compton. Good stuff. Interesting because I learned more about Luke Gallows and Cliff Compton, so it's kind of like a shoot interview almost. You get to hear some of their backstories, but also they show them traveling around. They go to the weirdest towns, so many in Illinois where towns I didn't know exist, where they stereotypical wrestling fans you think of when you think of pro wrestling, the white trash fans. They're in this. It's I don't want to offend anybody, but some of these fans here are the stereotypical wrestling fan, you hear stories about. It's amazing. The fans, they got in this documentary. This is pretty good. It's a little bit shorter than the first one. It's only an hour and 45 minutes. The second one's almost 3 hours long, but I think this is well done. Very good documentary in my opinion. So that's what I got. And I got this too. Ethan Page. This cool idea. Let me see if you can see this. Let me zoom in here. He said, "Hate." Let me tell you his backstory to this. So Ethan Page. Most people just do 8x10. That's just they get an 8x10 photo of them. They sign it, and that's it. He did the idea where 8x10 photo, but he signs it and he writes you a little note. And here it is. It says, "Hey Tony, just so you know, your breath smells like a dog's fart. Love you, stinky Ethan Page." And everybody's was personalized. So this is very cool. Cool idea. You charge $10 for this. And if you know Ethan Page, he's one half of Monster Mafia. If you're a PWG fan, you should know him because he's been in the last 2 shows. And he's been getting some good reviews there. He's also now wrestling for Evolve. So, yeah, up and coming wrestler. I think he's only 25. He could be in WWE someday. And speaking of Ethan Page, I was at the show last Friday called Take No Prisoners. Met him again. Got our again. Here we go. Ethan Page, best of Ethan Page in AIW, and got signed it from him. Got him signed. And so the matches. And here's the back. So the match out here, he's got matches against Willie Mack, AR Fox, ACH, Jax Alexander, Johnny Gargano, Kevin Steen, Buff Bagwell, Colin Delaney. A lot of famous names on this DVD. It's cool. I've already seen some. I want to see the whole thing soon. It's 2 discs, but I think it's about an hour and a half per disc, so it's about 3 hours total. So not bad. Pay $20 for it. Just glad to support Ethan Page because he has the I don't know. I guess I would say he's one of my favorite indie wrestlers. Mostly because you just gotta check him out on Twitter. He's on Twitter, I think at Official Ego, and really he's I kid you not, he's like the most like Twitter friendly wrestler ever I've ever seen. Like he's always on Twitter, and not just that, but anytime you tweet him, he always like favors it. A lot of times he'll reply to you, and he even like Twitter searches his name. So if you type in like you write a tweet, let's say, "Oh, Ethan Page was really good tonight at that wrestling show," and you don't even put the at symbol, you just write his full name, Ethan Page. He'll actually like search his name in the search thing, and he'll find a tweet. And most of the time he'll favorite it, so it's kind of cool. So I mean, he's replied to me so many times, and by far, like I don't think any other wrestler comes close to replying to more of my tweets than he has. I can't think of any, and he just like I even got like I tweeted something to him today. He favored it, and a lot of times he'll like reply to something I tweet. He's great. So yeah, you want to talk to a real wrestler who's been in PWG, which is like one of the top like indie promotions in the world. Definitely follow Ethan Page and give him a tweet because he'll probably ask him a question. He'll probably answer it. And then the last thing I got, Hell Out to Fury. That's a show I went to in April, and like the show I went to last Friday, AEW they had there, so I picked one up. And this is a good show. If you're gonna get any AEW DVDs, it's this one. Cause you got Tommy End versus Tommaso Ciampa. You got Eddie Kingston versus Eddie Kingston versus Ethan Page. Samoa Joe was on this show because Jess Alexander. You got a very sick six-man tag match. Gargano and Ohio's for Killers versus ACH, Davey Vega, and Matt Fitchett. And let me do a quick review of this show real quick. It's going to do a full review, but I'll just make a quick one. And Tyson and Colt Cabana's on the show too. The top 3 matches on the show, 6-man tag with Johnny Gargano and ACH. Awesome stuff. It's as closest to a PWG match I've seen in AEW. I'd probably give it about 4.25 stars. It's just a very good tag team match. Good spots. I enjoyed it a little bit less the second time I see it on DVD, only because I already knew the result, and so that kind of like made it less unpredictable. But if you haven't seen this match yet, and probably you haven't, you'll probably love it just as much as I did the first time I saw it. So that's a match you can check out. And that's some people may name that was my favorite match. This match might be like number 3 on other people's list because Tommy and Tommaso Ciampa had an amazing match. Just like a wrestling clinic. It was different. It was just straight up wrestling. So if you're like very into like wrestling and techno wrestling, this match for you. If you're not into techno wrestling, you may not like it. But this has a lot of real wrestling. It's really good. And Ciampa was great. He was great last Friday too against Davey Richards. It's another match you got to check out. You want to see Take No Prisoners DVD when it comes out. And Samoa Joe and Josh Alexander, just watched it again tonight. Great 4-star match. So 3 like really good matches in here. 3 matches I would say hit the 4-star level. And anytime a show hits 3 4-star matches, that should be an automatic, recommend show. So that's all I'll show you. Let me see what stuff again. I got Surest Kingdom, couple AEW DVDs, best of Ethan Page, which I'm really looking forward to. I think Ethan Page, he's been on a roll and want to see more of Ethan Page, and I think give him a couple more years, he could be getting an NXT deal soon. wouldn't be surprised. Colt Cabana TV. See the first one if you haven't seen it, Road Diaries 1. But if you have seen Road Diaries 1, check out Road Diaries 2. I think that was pretty good. It's got better production value too. You can see how much. If you've seen the first one, you'll notice how much he's improved since the first one. A lot better quality production wise. And then Ethan Page signed personalized 8x10. Some good stuff there. This is pretty cool. The best 8x10 I've ever got. I think is good stuff. And he actually I tweeted a photo of this after I got it, and he retweeted it, and then I think he made his own tweet with the same picture I made, saying how buy these at the show. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, I'll stop here in 10 minutes. I didn't want to go that long, but oh well. Thanks for watching if you made it this far.